Hey guys, I'm Myra from Low Carb Love, and if you've been following me for a while, you know I'm a food blogger. I've cooked all different types of recipes, desserts, savory dishes, and my one-pan meals are definitely my go-tos, especially when it comes to dinner, because I have a really long schedule, and just kind of throw everything into one pot or bake it. Just one pan meal makes life so much easier. So I'm gonna show you one of my favorite. This is actually my most viral one pan meal that we've made. It is a lemon pepper chicken, and I'm gonna show you how we're gonna make everything in this little bag. Okay, so our seasoning here is just a little garlic powder, and we're gonna do that. And then of course some salt and pepper. So now let's give it a good toss. Okay, so now that our chicken is seasoned, we're going to grab our bag and toss everything in here. So I'm just gonna use my tongs to try and keep things nice and neat. Now we're tossing in our onions, jalapenos, and peppers. We have our chopped asparagus. And you can of course use your veggies of choice. These are just the ones that I like to use. I feel like they all go really well together, but whatever you have, broccoli, mushrooms, you know, everything will work. So we're gonna add in some avocado oil, fresh squeezed lemon juice. Then we have 3 garlic cloves, and then we have our honey. So this is the sugar-free honey by Chalk Zero. I'll go ahead and leave it linked in the description below for you. Tastes just like real honey without the sugar. Okay, and I'm just gonna top it off with a little salt and pepper and shake this baby up. Just wanna make sure that all the seasonings, like all the marinade, just kind of gets into the chicken, the veggies. Now you can actually leave this marinating overnight, or just at least for, I would say about 30 minutes to an hour. I mean, if you don't have the time, of course, it's still gonna turn out, just throw it right, you know, I could literally cook it right now and it's gonna be delicious. But when you do let it marinate, like all those flavors really soak into the chicken, the meat, whichever meat you're using, and veggies. So I'm gonna go ahead and mix it. All right guys, so I'm gonna go ahead and let this marinate, I would say 10, 15 minutes, just because we don't have, you know, this is what we're having for lunch. So, but if you have the time, then you can actually let it marinate overnight or 30 minutes to an hour. But anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and put this aside. I'm gonna take my probiotics and prebiotics, because you already know those are taken on an empty stomach, and I am still fasting. So let's go ahead and get to that. So these are the ones by Seed. If you guys don't have a probiotic that you guys are absolutely obsessed with, I'll leave these linked in the description below. You can get a 15% discount using Low Carb Love at checkout. These are great for your gut health. If you suffer from like bloating after you eat, inflammation, dry skin, your hair's falling out, just digestive issues, even like TMI, bowel movements, they make you like really regular. So these, all I take is 2 a day. Love them, been taking them for almost a year now, and honestly, world of a difference. So cheers, these guys. That's it, just 2 a day. Because I don't know if you guys know this, but 70% of your immune system lives in your gut. So it's super important to have clean ingredients, because everything, I'm telling you, everything stems from your gut health. So this is a great place to start, okay? If you don't have a probiotic that you're obsessed with, I'm gonna leave these linked for you there. Okay, so let's move over to the stove. We're gonna cook our chicken and break our fast. Okay, so we are adding some avocado oil. I'm gonna add a good amount because I want that crisp on my chicken, you know? All right, we're just gonna toss everything right in. Okay, so there's a lot of juice in here right now, so I want it to cook down so that we're able to get that nice golden like char on the chicken. What I want to do is probably add just a teeny tiny bit more oil. I might not even need it, but if anything, just like a little drizzle. Yeah, it's starting to get a nice, this is what I'm looking for on all my chicken. Like I want it to have this nice, beautiful color. All right guys, so now we are mixing everything together. This is done. I was looking for a nice char. I feel like we got a nice golden brown color. All right guys, and it is that easy. We're all done, and now let's go ahead and serve. All right guys, and now for the taste test. I already know this is delicious, I make it all the time, but for the sake of the video, delicious. always on point. Super, super easy to make. I feel like meal prepping in a bag takes things to the next level. Just because I feel like if you cook everything like on a Sunday, don't get me wrong, I'm not against meal prepping, especially if it's like for overnight oats or like you're making little egg bites or things like that. But when it comes to dinner, if you want like that authentic, like fresh, homemade taste, this is the best way to do it. You can literally meal prep them on a Sunday, throw your, do a chicken meal prep, beef, shrimp. Like you can literally make different meal preps. You have them in the bag, toss them all into, your pan, just like you saw me do right now. Boom, 10 minutes or however it takes to actually cook the protein all the way through. You have dinner or you have like a great lunch, or you know what I mean? So anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and leave the recipe in the description below. If you guys like this video and idea, make sure you hit that like button. And don't forget to share not only this recipe and video, but the entire channel. Share it with your friends and your family that are living a low carb lifestyle or that you just know are trying to make healthier choices in their life. Guys, thanks so much for being here. I love you and I will see you on the next video. Mwah.